Did you know that every individual who applies for a license with the Manufactured Housing Division must disclose any criminal history that they have acquired within 5 years preceding the application date? The reason the department wants this information is to ensure that you are not a threat to either the industry or the citizens of the state of Texas. Texas law states that the executive director may deny a license if he or she determines that the applicant acquired a criminal record during the 5 years preceding the application date that, in the opinion of the executive director, makes the applicant unfit for licensing. Some of the factors taken into consideration include the nature and seriousness of the crime, the relationship of the crime to the intended manufactured housing business activity, the extent to which the applicant might engage in further criminal activity of the same or similar type in which that the applicant had previously been involved, the relationship of the crime to the ability, capacity, or fitness required to perform the duties and discharge the functions and responsibilities of the license holder's occupation or industry, and whether the offenses were defined as crimes of moral turpitude by statute or common law. Special emphasis shall be given to the crimes of robbery, burglary, theft, embezzlement, sexual assault, and conversion. So if you were convicted, pled guilty, pled Nolo Contendre, or received deferred adjudication for a felony or misdemeanor other than a Class C misdemeanor for a traffic violation within the 5 years preceding the date of the application, you must disclose this on your license application and complete the criminal history affidavit. You can find the criminal history affidavit on the department's website. Go to www.tdhca.state.tx.us and click the blue Manufactured Housing tab. This will take you to the Manufactured Housing Division's page. Go to the left side of the page under Division Links and click the License Holders link. Scroll down to the Affidavit Forms heading and click on the Criminal History Affidavit link. This will bring you to the Criminal History Affidavit form. It is important to make sure that you fill out every blank on the form. Please include the description of the offense, the class and category of the offense, date of conviction, and the name and address of the court. Next, how old were you at the time of the arrest for the last offense? What is your current status if you are on probation or parole? Question number 4 asks you to list your work activity prior to and since the arrest for the last offense. Please include dates and employers. Please submit any evidence of rehabilitation while incarcerated, while on probation, or following your release. You may also submit any additional evidence that you wish the department to consider. This may include letters of recommendation from past employers, colleagues, prosecutors, law enforcement authorities, correctional officers, sheriff or police chief in your community, or any other person in contact with you. You may also wish to include evidence that you've paid all outstanding court costs, supervision fees, fines, or any restitution that you may have been ordered by the court. On the second page of the affidavit, describe the incident or incidents subject to the affidavit. Please describe what happened and how you were involved. Feel free to include any mitigating circumstances surrounding the incident, as well as to the effect the incidents had on your life. If you need additional space, please attach a continuation sheet behind the affidavit. Remember that it is your responsibility to obtain and provide the department with any information you wish the department to consider. Your objective is to assure the department that you are not a threat to either the industry or to the citizens of the state of Texas. Finally, the application must be signed by the applicant and notarized. Submit the completed criminal history affidavit and any of the supporting documentation previously discussed, along with your license application, to the Manufactured Housing Division's licensing unit. Tutorials regarding how to apply for a specific license type can be found in other licensing videos. Once the department receives the license application, criminal history affidavit, and all other supporting documentation, the application will be carefully reviewed by the executive staff. After due consideration of the circumstances of the criminal act and the general factors discussed in this video, the executive director will make a final decision on whether to approve or deny the application for licensure. If the executive director approves the license application and all other requirements for licensure are met, the department will issue the license within 7 days. However, if the executive director finds that the criminal history renders the applicant unfit to hold a license, the department will notify the applicant in writing of such denial. The denial letter will clearly identify the criminal history that forms the basis of the denial, cites the statutory authority for the denial, and advises the applicant that a hearing may be requested to challenge the denial. We hope that this video regarding criminal history has been informative. For more information, feel free to access our website at www.tdhca.state.tx.us or contact us at 877-313-3023. We look forward to serving you.